Muscadines are known as a fruit for the South. They thrive in this area. In fact, early colonists actually discovered muscadines in the Southeast. Turns out they're fairly easy to grow, even in your own backyard. So we head to the Georgia winery where they're experts in growing muscadines.
Juicy, plump, and delicious.
Muscadines are arguably one of the healthiest fruits on the planet. They're loaded with vitamins, minerals, tons and tons and tons of antioxidants, and a compound known as resveratrol.
Adrian Prouty is the vineyard manager at the Georgia winery, where all they grow are muscadines. He says they give them water and organic fertilizer. Muscadines love the heat and humidity and need a lot of sunlight.
Once you plant them, you actually have to wait supposedly about 4 years before you want them to fruit, because you want them to grow an extensive root system. Basically, you have the trunk that comes up from the ground that grows up to the trellis that we have provided, and they basically have arms that grow down the trellises, and then they'll have little shoots coming off of those arms, and those are where the muscadines grow from. So you can see this one is loaded right here.
Lots of muscadines on this one.
These green ones aren't ripe yet. When they ripen, muscadines will be softer and typically turn a purple or bronze color.
So these...
Yes. Those are starting to ripen, and those are ripening early.
One of the ways to tell if it's ripe and ready is a taste test.
They do have seeds.
Never had a muscadine.
You can actually just spit the pulp out. So you break the skin, put the pulp in your mouth, and you suck all the juice out of it. And you don't have to eat the pulp if you don't want to.
Yum!
Yeah, right?
I like muscadines.
With muscadines, you can make jelly, cider, bread, and of course wine. So since we're at a winery, let's talk wine making.
Muscadines, they grow in smaller clusters that are more sporadically grown throughout the vine. So it's a little bit more complicated to harvest a muscadine.
Harvest happens the end of September. Workers basically hit the trellis with baseball bats, and the fruit is so ripe it will fall right off onto the tarps. Then they get all the juice out of the grapes and begin the fermentation process in the warehouse.
Basically, you just add a little bit of sugar and a little bit of yeast to the juice, and it just naturally starts the fermentation process.
Then wait weeks to months, depending on the winery. Just one of the many options for the muscadine fruit that's simple to grow and tasty to eat or drink.